Hey, Papa. This is Crystal Barkley, the Hummingbird Girl. I want to show you something. From the way Heidi's holding her arm, it looks like what she might have is what I have. And it's with the muscles and the tendons. And what it was is it's called frozen shoulder syndrome. And it's most commonly thought to have happened because maybe a past injury or a present injury and age. And that was my problem, was past injuries, and then I had re-injured an injury, and it caused frozen shoulder syndrome. And the only thing I could do with my arm was hold it about to there. I couldn't go much further than this, and I couldn't pull on anything. I couldn't put pressure on it. It would shoot pain up my body so bad it would drop me to the floor and make me cry. It was so bad. I mean, just lifting up a can of soup in a store, if I did it wrong, I would drop on the floor crying because it hurt so bad. The therapy was having me doing aggressive exercises, which is pulling and pushing, and it was getting worse. So I did my own research, and I found out what you need to do is passive exercises. Now, one thing I did find is when I first wake up, if I put heat on my arm and massage, and you have to massage the shoulder blade, between the shoulder blades, where the socket is here, and down the arms here. And if I put heat on the arm, that helps. If it was cold, my arm is worse. If it gets cold out even now, my arm gets worse. I feel the pain right straight through here, right into the socket here, and right into the shoulder blades. And it hurts like an SOB. So what I found in my research is passive exercises. Now you want to give her heat, and if you can't do it in the morning, do it after she wakes up from a nap. Don't do it when she's been walking around on it because it makes it harder to do it. Now, you'll be able to tell when she's feeling uncomfortable. Figure out from a good arm what directions her arm moves in, okay? And you want to pull, like if she's not bringing her arm out, bring the arm forward until she wants to gently pull back. Then just the most slightest bit, release a little bit, because you know you're getting painful. You want her uncomfortable when you're doing this, but not painful. So you pull the arm out and stretch it 10 seconds, release it for 10 seconds, stretch it for 10 seconds, and do that 10 times. You don't let her lift her arm. Don't let her start pulling. You make sure she stays calm enough that she lets you monkey with her leg. Okay? Once you do the one direction, now with me, I started out only being able to do this. I put this hand up on the head, lift this one up to here, and just hold it like this. Because that's all the higher I could go. 10 seconds. Took me a couple months before I could do this. You see the difference there between nothing but this to this? And then I would stretch my arm across. Now you can do hers, a dog's arm will come across towards the front of her to a certain point. Now with me, she's not going to be able to do that. But I couldn't put my arm no further than this when it was bad. See what I can do now? All I did was start out by grabbing my bed sheet and pulling until it was uncomfortable, and then just every time just going a little further and further until I could get my arm back to its normal point. Okay? It took me a couple months, but with that passive exercises, not aggressive, passive aggressive exercises, I finally got full mobility. Now, I don't have to do those exercises every day now anymore. I have to do them when they're cold or when the arm starts feeling achy. I have to go this way, I have to go up, I have to go back, and then I have to go out, straight out. And that's to keep my arm limber. If I don't do that, my arm will freeze right back up. But like I said, before you do the exercises, put heat on it. After you do the exercises, put heat on it. Before you do the exercises, you might want to massage the muscles to relax them. You want them muscles relaxed. You do not want her doing the work, because the work will just make it worse. So I hope this helps, and I know it's going to be difficult gauging where it's painful for Heidi and where it's not, but I have trust and faith in you knowing where something aches on her compared to where something is painful on her. So I think you can do this, Papa. I mean, just bring the arm out, bring it in, bring it up, and bring it down to where it normally goes. And don't let her do any of the work. You do the work. Lay her down and you do the work for her. And get those muscles stretched out. She just might come out of this. If she don't come out of it, or if you don't see any improvement, I started seeing improvement within the first week of doing the exercises. If you don't see absolutely any improvement, even the smallest bit of improvement is better than none. If you don't see any improvement, stop. You're not doing her any good. But if you're starting to see improvement in her moving and her wanting to stand on it and whatnot, keep on going, because you're helping her. Okay? Love you and Gigi, and give Gigi her Betty Boop blanket. Love you guys. Bye.